Alright everyone, Shikai Hogan here, reporting for a device trial. So it's been a while since last time I'm doing this because, well, one, buying stuff is always expensive, it's always costly, right? And second, I'm trying to find a really specific kind of controller for a very long time. Now basically, I've been using my Hobby Motion aim quite a lot, and as much as I love it, I kinda want some more. Especially the D-pad, because the last few controllers that I've been using ever since I decided to move on from the Xbox One controller, none of them has a mechanical D-pad, mechanical micro switch down there. So it's kind of infuriating whenever I try to play certain kind of games. Especially some of them is actually cost a lot of this input for no good reason whatsoever. But yeah, I've been searching for a really specific kind of controller for a very long time, and well, I do finally get it, which is great, right? But you know, it's not that easy at the end of the day when you are trying to find something rather specific for some reason, which I do that quite a lot. Yeah, what can I say? I have a specific stuff that I really want off my stuff, and yeah, so I've been looking around. Turns out there is a brand new controller in the block, like actually new, because nobody really talking about it. I only see one or two Reddit thread about it before I finally ran into one, and yeah, I buy it. In fact, this particular controller is so new on my local shop, local marketplace, local online marketplace to be more specific, and I'm the first one to buy it. So obviously you know what I'm talking about already if you read the title, which for some reason every time someone is new to my channel they don't really read the title on what on they're clicking. Happens a lot. But yeah, so this controller is the GameSir Cyclone 2, which, you know what, let's just show you on the table so I could talk about it while, yeah, there it is. This is the box. I know I already unboxed it, but I'm gonna carry you with the unboxing experience today, so yeah, this GameSir Cyclone 2 is actually a sister release to the GameSir Tarantula Pro. Why do I say it like that? Well, the Reddit thread is actually talking about these two controllers at the same time. One being a PS layout, and I'm pretty sure some people that's been looking at controllers have seen some people talking about the Tarantula Pro. I've seen a review in English and in Japanese, which is really surprising. And that thing has so much buttons, but I do want that. But for whatever reason, it's not released in my local online marketplace. That said, there is a sister to that in, obviously, as you can see on the pictures here, an Xbox layout. And because of that, interesting enough, most of the features is actually also exists on this. When in Tarantula it also exists, except for the amount of button that they have, but it's just really interesting to see how how do I say it? How it differ. Like this one is much more simpler and actually designed less loud than the PS layout counterpart, which is the Tarantula Pro. So yeah, this controller is actually based on their long time lineup, which is the T4. The other shell would be the other version would be the T4 Calate, and another one I forgot, but they have so many versions of this particular controller iteration. This one is the latest one, obviously. So let me just remove the plastic so you can get a better view. Yeah, it comes with plastic when I purchased it. I don't know if that's actually part of the GameSir one or not, but yeah, this is the packaging, as you can see. Pretty simple. Says the name. Top has this hanging, so it is intended to be sold in offline marketplace. Bottom there is some information about the licensing and stuff, which as a customer we don't really care much, but maybe we should sometimes, because there is a warning down here. Read all accompanying product manuals, including important safety and health information, which may include information about photosensitive seizures. I don't know why that's kind of worrying. But don't worry, it's not that bad, I think. But I don't know, I don't have an issue with photosensitive. Only brightness sensitivity sometimes. But on the back, we can see all the listed features basically. Multi-platform between PC, Switch, Android, and iOS. Some stuff here about the physical stuff, which is high precision sticks, 2.5 GHz dongle, anti-slip textured grips, which is, I'll talk about it in a moment. And hello Damgam, how are you? And there is headphone jacks that you can actually use with wireless, which is really interesting, because it's for that kind of game, I suppose. I don't really use that. Like I have it on Hobby Motion Aim, but I never really use it. And it has 2 macro back buttons, pretty standard these days for more expensive controllers. They don't really talk about this, but it does has the classic T4 clip mount, which is also exists on FlyDigi on some models. Also, it has a gyro inside, micro switch toggleable between analog trigger and just micro switch trigger. So you'll see it in action later. And yeah, there's some other stuff here in terms of feature. Bluetooth, well, that's given at this point. Quick software interchanges, you'll see it when I talk about it. It used the new TMR Hall Effect sensor. It also, that as I mentioned, the toggleable micro switch and analog trigger. Has a turbo, which I never really used, to be honest, which I really should when I play like some shmup, because some shmup is unnecessarily annoying sometimes. But yeah, then of course we can go download the GameSir Connect, which is available on Microsoft Store or gamesir.hk or even xiaoji.com. And yes, this is the extra bits. Discord to the link to their Discord and their site using QR code is right there. Sounds like a decent controller on paper. Yeah, seems like it. I only tested a little bit. It seems pretty good. I really like it. So in the short span I try it, which is like less than an hour, because I have to repack this bag before I get back to work. Yeah, I opened it during my break. So it slides off. It actually helped with two tapes, which is basically an anti-tamper tape. So you know, if your stuff has been opened or not that way on the side here. It is taped towards this, not the base box. So that's actually really good to know. Also, it's always a smart choice to have a slidey bit like this, because the fact that it slides means that if there is some sort of collaboration or special version for this particular controller, they just can reprint this and keep the original box the same, which is it's nice. Yeah, let's open it up, yeah. Pre-unboxing, I know, but then again, I don't really care about unboxing much, but some people do, so might as well, right? So let's open it up. So if I make a video just for making a highlight of this stream, I would definitely cut the unboxing experience because no one really care about that on the video form. So this is how you'll see it on the unboxing. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot. This dock is actually came included by default with the what is it? Cyclone 2. Tarantula Pro doesn't come with the box. There's an option that you don't need. You don't have the charging stand or charging dock, so we speak. So the Tarantula has an option not to buy that. This already bundled to that, so you don't really have much choice. But at the same time, this is my first time to have an actual controller dock, so it would be really interesting to try. Because I never done it before. Anyway, it comes with this 2 foam that protects the stick. We take it off. Felt good. Weight pretty nicely. I still can move it a little bit. Actually, quite a lot, surprisingly. But this is how it looks like. Textured edges here, kind of small, but also has a what is it? Anti-friction ring, so you don't have to worry about it wearing out the actual stick itself. Because I remember my friend's T4 actually got the stick broken, which is really interesting. Anyway, underneath that there is a dongle for 2.5 GHz connection, and of course the dock, which it has a pass-through, so you can actually connect your dongle directly on here. That's interesting. And oh, this I think this. I don't know if it's aluminum, but maybe it's just the paint. No, I think it's aluminum. Who knows? But pretty minimalistic. This is actually a really nice guide, by the way, which I tried earlier. Just put the edge there and then just press it, and it's so simple. And when I pick it up, just that it's also using a pogo pin, so it's great. I don't know how durable the pogo pin though. So yeah, we're not done now, because underneath here we still have more stuff. This is just a place to keep the main thing on the top right, but because underneath we have a bunch of goodies. Oh, this is already open. Oh well, I mean, I already opened it because I need to check on some stuff. It has the cable with GameSir brand on it, which is, it's actually quite stealthy because it's not really like being loud like some USB cable that I bought, like some cheap brand just said, you know what, brand with a completely different coloring. This one is actually pretty stealthy. Like, you got to pay attention, in my opinion. Okay, let's move the box to the ground for now. The dock is basically a charger, yes, and a controller stand, which is actually a really nice addition, in my opinion, because I actually make a makeshift dock area for my HoriMotion aim. Not really dock because obviously it doesn't charge anything, but just so I have a place to place my controller. And this addition is actually really nice because it's much smaller, and it's make it easy to just charge and pick it up. It's really nice. Cable length, not that long, but maybe about a meter or so, which is, I don't mind. Having more cable is always nice in this case. And okay, let's go to this part here. We got the production number, I believe, or QCOA. I still don't know what that means. Probably the manufacturer's codes for something. We got the GameSir stickers. This I have a feeling this is actually transparent, but I don't know. Kinda want to stick it somewhere, because I love stickers. The thank you card, which says, "Dear customer, thank you for choosing GameSir. Your trust fuels our commitment to delivering top-notch gaming experiences and innovative products. Together we push the boundaries of gaming technology, and your support brings infinite possibilities to our journey. Thank you again and enjoy the game." Signed by Betacore, CEO of GameSir. Okay. But yeah, there's a thank you card from them. I mean, to be fair, their quality seems to be increasing day by day. So yeah. And also, obviously, we have the instruction manual. This is my biggest annoyance, to be honest, during when I unbox it alone, because it looks small, right? But if you see the thickness, I think you'll see what's going to come. Just open it up. Okay, that's kind of long. Yeah, looks like we're playing Battlefield. This is one of my biggest annoyance, actually, simply because... Oh, we're not done, by the way. On the bottom, I still have one more. Oh my god. I can literally cover the entire camera with this. Are there gyros? Yes, there is gyros, but I don't know how to use it, because I don't really use gyro. I don't play FPS as well much when I'm using controller. Oh, I kind of want to try it though, since there's a gyro function, right? But yeah, as you can tell, this is one of my biggest annoyances, and what you really need is just... Oh, the camera is on the right position still. Okay, just making sure. It's just this one long line. Everything else is already on a different language. You only need this one long line. And at least if you don't like to open this entire map, you still have this QR code to see the instruction manual or some tutorial video. You know what? I want to know what it is all about, actually. So I'm going to open it off screen, because I don't want you see my phone's notification. Barcode scanner. Yeah, they do have a manual directly on the phone. Unfortunately, the funny part about this, because this is not available internationally yet, it's a 404 patch not found. So, and that's all the time that I want to show you there for that, because I'm kind of afraid if something's popping up on my notification. But you see the problem. I have to rely on this big map just so I can see the instruction manual. The manual. Okay, I'm gonna try to fold it as best as I could so I don't have to deal with too much of the manual, because I only need the English, thank you very much, but yeah, this thing is apparently not available internationally yet for some reason. Even though it's already appearing in my place, but on their official website, it's not mentioned anywhere. They only show the what is it? They only show the Tarantula on their site. I don't know why. Like, is it exclusive for Asian region? I have no idea. It's the English one. Okay. I really just want to cut the manual at this point, just so it's thinner and stuff. Yeah. This is how long it is. The manual. Even on straight line, it's still pretty long. Oh my god. Okay. At least from now on, I don't really need to open the entire, open the horizontal part of it. Who's reading this? Depend on the person, I suppose. I'm going to put this back in there. Oh, by the way, the thank you card also works as a warranty card, so if you need to send it back for whatever reason, feel free to do that. So make sure to keep it, basically, which I doubt it will break anytime soon unless I do something really stupid with it. Alright. So where do we start now? Right. Obviously, let's start from the looks. I picked the black. There is 3 different variants: black, white, and pink, basically. Pick the black one because, you know, just to fit with my other stuff. Like, I tried with a white one before and it's really quite an eyesore. So, black, the design is really nice. Looks like a regular controller. On the hand, it feels really good, actually. The stick is actually have quite a long travel. Probably even better if I have something to raise it a little bit to make it a bit longer. So I have even longer throw to be more precise. Not that I need it because I don't play FPS games, but if I want to try it, yeah. Button is actually has micro switch underneath. Don't know if you guys can hear it. Button is micro switch. We have analog trigger once again, and normal shoulder buttons. On the bottom we have these 2 back button. On the front, interestingly, this is actually following the Xbox standard at this point, because like it has the start and select or menu and view, but then this is actually works as screenshot buttons, just like in Xbox Series X controller, which is, I haven't seen third-party controller that has this. One of my friends actually love the screenshot buttons, so they don't need to reach for the keyboard. This is gonna be really huge if I want to take some random screenshot while playing. And then we have the D-pad. D-pad felt a bit mushy, like it has membrane underneath, but it does has a micro switch, like directly hitting with micro switch, so I'm fine with that. Edge, not that sharp. In fact, it's kind of soft. It has pivot underneath, so you cannot press all of them at once, so that's a good thing. This sign, even though it has a branded name here, I'm fine with it. It looks really neat in this case. And analog, yeah, again, it's really nice. The grip is actually textured, but it's not rubber texture. It's just like micro texture stuff. Like I don't know what it's called, but basically the shell texture of things, the surface texture. And it's really fine compared to the one that I reviewed before, which is not really review, but doing the device trial before, which is the WGP14, where it's just small fine texture on it, like it doesn't really affect you much. And I have a feeling on the long run, when I play like maybe some racing games, this would be really nice because, you know, you press triggers constantly when playing racing games. With that, because it's less sharp, it's going to be much more comfortable. And in terms of shape, I really like it already. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but this is somewhat semi-transparent actually. You'll see why. You'll see why it's semi-transparent, because like it looks so clean on the surface. I love it. Oh, by the way, sorry. If you look at the trigger, it's actually transparent. It's kind of hard to show you from that angle, but it is transparent. You can see. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is how you switch the toggle between macro switch and analog trigger. You'll see what I mean. Actually, you know what? I could just show you now. So I just rotate this to the bottom, and then now it's just a micro switch. And okay, I'm going to move my mic here. So I can press this, and you'll see some clicks. And the movement is actually quite smooth, but I'm kind of afraid to break it in the wrong position, so yeah. But it's quite smooth, so you don't have to worry too much about it. It's actually felt really good. Because it's also basically what holding it from going further. Which is really nice. It's a really nice touch. Yeah, it felt good. Not gonna do it too much, obviously, because I don't want to break it. But I'm mostly probably gonna keep it on buttons because I love buttons unless I'm doing racing. Yeah, so how you turn it on is basically just press it and it's on. Currently this is on HID mode, where this is it's on Bluetooth. That's one, and it's connected to my phone, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, it is. And on the phone, it actually named as GameSir-Cyclone Space 2. It's really good on that, and you still can use the other mode if you want to connect it with Bluetooth because it has 4 different platforms again. This one is specifically for mobile, but on the instruction manual it has 4 different color. So when it was activated, it's blink yellow, right? When it blinks yellow, that means it's in HID mode. It's for Android phones. Between Android 8.0 and well, it's from Android 8.0 above, obviously. And then if I press home button and B button for long enough, it glows blue. This is still searching, by the way, because it doesn't connect it to anything. Because after it's connected, it's gonna turn to white. This is such a nice way to actually indicate which mode that you're in. It's really nice. I really love the RGB use here. And yes, as you can tell, it doesn't have the like when it doesn't connect. That's really interesting. So you have basically you have a like notification to show you that yeah, you're connected. And in this case, it's called PS DualShock 4 mode, which you can use. The recommended platform is Windows 10 or above and iOS 13 or above. So it's for Windows and iOS, but not on Android according to the manual. But The first time I use this controller when I turn it on, I actually use it on the DualShock 4 mode on Android, and it works just fine. It actually works just fine, so no need to worry about that. And then up next, if we press House and X in this case, now it glows green. This is X input. Well, you know how it is with X input already. So with X input, it's obviously for Windows 10 and Android again. And well, it used to be for Xbox as well, but Xbox being a dick. And lastly, of course, because this is GameSir and many third-party controller is always doing this, this is the fourth mode. It blinks in red and immediately trying to pair with something, because this blink is actually a pairing blink. This is actually for Nintendo Switch. So if I come to my friends or my brothers came back from travel and they want to make me join to play one of their games on Nintendo Switch, I could just use this. I don't know if it can connect to any other remote. I mean, you definitely can connect it to PC, obviously. But that said, it requires Steam input usually when it comes to PC connection with Switch controller. But that's fine. I mean, you can use anything you want on PC, obviously. It's just on the manual that they have here, it literally just says Switch. And after a few moments, it's gonna shut itself down. So yeah, it has three different type of connection. We have the wire connection, we have the Bluetooth connection, and the receiver connection. So yeah, this is the receiver. You know what? Let's talk about something interesting actually. If it's already shut down, you press it to another mode, it's immediately switched to the other mode. Do you have to actually hold? Oh yeah, you do actually have to hold it if it's not done. But there's an alternative way to actually switch the mode, but it's only for wired and dongle mode. So yeah. What else here? So while it is nice, well, it is really nice. Okay, not while it is really nice. What do I want to say? That's fine and dandy, but this is currently on. But the nice thing is, if you actually try to dock it, it's actually gonna auto shut down for you if there's no power, because that's a safety measure. I really like that, because it's supposed to charge, right? So just shut downs and then charge. Anyway, speaking of which, I want to know how this would work. I'm just gonna use this cable that I have for my keyboard for now, because it's gonna be, I need to reach really far if I want to use the actual cable. But I think, well, it's USB-C, so you can just use whatever basically, right? So that's on. Does it charge? Oh! It glows green when it see charge. Oh, that's really cool! It has an actual animation where it tries to charge. There's some glow as well underneath there. You cannot really see it. Like, it has a nice underglow. Pretty... Oh, that is sick! Now it's, because I think it's full, it's decided to just stop it. Okay. I'm gonna put on the dongle, because I'm going to use it dongle for now instead of using wire, because the functionality is pretty much the same between the dongle and the wired version. Okay, I need to remove it for now. And once you remove it, it's actually turn on by itself. That's really nice. That is indeed really nice. Okay, let me put this on there. So it has a pairing mode as well. And oh, because I actually just pulled it off from the dongle, it just connected to it directly, and it has a light on its own as well to indicate that yes, this dongle is working. It's already paired. That is such a nice touch. By the way, I think I'm on Xbox mode. But yeah. Anyway, before we actually start, right, there is a step that kind of recommended by some people to do, which is you need to do the calibration first. Because this is the TMR, it's a Hall Effect sensor that is brand new, which it's really good, by the way. From the circularity test and stuff, it looks pretty good and moves really smoothly. But before that, you have to calibrate it to make sure it works. So for the stick and trigger calibration, you have to hold view, menu button and home button all at the same time for a long time until it flashes white slowly, which is like this. And then after that, once it starts to flash, don't touch anything and then press the A button. So we do it like this. Now I start flashing. Oh, it's actually opened up my stuff here. Once it's flashed, press A. It shuts down. Now, what you do is you press the trigger all the way to calibrate it. And then for each stick, you do it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. The other way as well. 1, 2, 3. After that, you're basically done. Just press A again. And calibration is done. For the stick and the trigger. But now, obviously it has a gyro. Maybe you want to use it, right? You have to calibrate it as well by pressing the mode button and the screenshot button. If I remember correctly, that's the button. Yeah, and then it will, and make sure it's lay flat on your table or something. Because this one, you have to hold it until it flash red and blue. That's the calibration for that. And yes, it accidentally took my screenshot because I still connected to the computer. Anyhow, now that's all done, I think we should go into the basic part first, which is the gamepad tester. I'm not gonna have my camera here actually. Okay. So let's switch the camera to desktop mode. Right, we're here. By the way, I could just press this button and it will just control it by itself. And as you can see, the movement of this stick is actually kind of nice in terms of raw input already, but there is some dead zones as you can tell from my movement on the mouse. It doesn't move anywhere until a certain point, like 0.3 or something. Which is, you know what, that's okay. So there is some dead zones like on that one, but that's probably just the response that from the operating system as well. I don't know, I'm not the expert here. But again, You can control your stuff here, and I'm just gonna go with the circularity test. Hello, did you review the Tarantula Pro? Tarantula Pro is, funnily enough, it's not available here, and also I can only spend my money on one of them, even if both of them exist. And honestly, I'm fine with this, but yeah. Anyway, circularity test. It's wild. This is the first time I actually see like 0.0 at first, and it, well, it switched to 0.1, but that's okay. Like, this thing is really accurate. Let's just say it like that. It's super accurate. And yes, I'm just controlling my mouse through just using the controller. It's working really great. And yes, this is the same function with the not keyboard, the wired one as well, if I use it wired. So yeah. What else? It has vibration. Let me test that. That is strong vibration, like holy shit. I don't know if you can hear that. You probably can. Well, you shouldn't be able to hear it because it's just vibration, unless it's hitting something. Yeah, you won't be able to hear that, but okay, it's okay. But again, all the shortcut is really nice. Has the home button. The screenshot button is always really fun. Like, I press this and you'll see I'm taking a screenshot, I think. Okay, it doesn't show on OBS, but I can see it on here. Yeah, understandable. Where are you located? I ordered T3 Pro because I prefer PS4 layout. I am in Southeast Asia. Because there is an actual person that reviewed it already, but that guy is actually from Thailand. I don't think any of us understand the language. Honestly, I'm really interested with T3 Pro as well, simply because of the PS layout, and also, but the extra buttons is also really intriguing. Basically, AliExpress has it already, okay, but I don't have unlimited money. Okay. Like, I understand if you want me to review that, but the funny part about this is not available on their site. On their official site, this is not exist as of today's talk. So I think this is gonna be much more interesting stuff to talk about. Yeah, so yeah, you don't have to review it. I mean, I'm still interested about it though. But yeah. So far so good. So let me check the other features that it has. It has turbo settings, which has 4 modes, which is slow at 8 Hz, medium at 12 Hz, and fast at 20 Hz. Obviously off the 4th one. The programmable buttons are A, B, X, Y, left button, right button, and left trigger and right trigger. So to set it off, you press and hold the M button, then the press button you want to set to enable turbo function. With slow mode, repeat this operation cycle through the turbo modes. So basically, hold the mode button, then press maybe X. Now it has turbo mode, so if I forgot which button to go down. Okay, so right now I'm going to go at the bottom of this. I'm going to just hold it and it's just scroll up because it's the page up button right now. I see. Yeah, that's the interesting part, right? The Cyclone doesn't exist yet, even though I've seen people actually talk about it on Reddit. Like a few people already talking about it on Reddit. One of them, obviously, the seller itself. So it's just weird. Why is it not exist in their site, even though this is already exists, already being sold in some places? Mainly China, obviously, right? But outside of China, there is a few. And I actually managed to get this on local marketplace, brand new, so it's really something. Anyway, I press it again to increase the frequency. Okay, you know what? You guys cannot see it from there, so right now it's on off. If I press mode button and then press X, it blinks 3 times. That's the slowest one, which is the 8 Hz. I press it again, it gets faster. That's the medium speed. And lastly, if I press it again, it goes the fastest one, which is just rapidly just blinking. That's the first one, but if you press it again, because it's the 4th mode, which is off, it's green. Basically saying that, yeah, it's already off, it's safe. Okay, what else that it has right now? That's the turbo settings. Back button settings is the shortcut. Which, by the way, unlike the Tarantula Pro, this thing doesn't have a button lockout for the back button. I've seen the review on the Tarantula, and that one actually has a lockout button for the back button, which is kinda nice actually. Because sometimes I actually press the back button more than I want. So anyway. So no button values by default, obviously. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm just gonna make sure it's B11 and B10. That's actually open up pop-up screen. Let's see. So what you do to set this button? First thing first, I have to hold the mode button and L4 or R4, what they call it. And then it will slowly flashes white. So right now it's on white, obviously, but if I press one of them, like maybe the left back button. Okay, it's flashing slowly. I press the button that I want. And I think I'm supposed to press the button again. Yeah. Press the indicated button. Okay, I didn't do that. But it's already registering. Oh my god, this controller is also controlling Windows. It's kind of annoying, to be honest, but it's okay. It's a feature. Like, for review purpose, it's actually annoying, but for actual use, I think I kind of like it. So I could just sit back and control my PC from afar. So yeah. Okay, you know what? While I'm at it, I'm gonna set the other button as well. Because I always use my back button for left stick button and right stick button. So it's always nice to use. And I think the polymering can go up to 1000 as well on this, because this is basically the same unit to the Tarantula. Like, it's literally the Xbox counterpart of it. Has less button though, but you don't really need that much button to begin with, right? I mean, some people would, but for the most part, in my case, I only need it for my left stick button and right stick button. And yeah, if I want to switch mode, in this mode, there is a shortcut. Like, if I use Bluetooth, I have to manually press home and like one of this button. But because I'm in dongle mode, or if I happen to be in wired mode, I only need to press menu and view button. Or, you know, for old boomers like me, start and select button, like this. Now it's on Nintendo Switch mode. Yeah. It's on Nintendo Switch mode. Interestingly enough, it's called Pro Controller, in brackets say Standard Gamepad Fender 057E, product 2009. But Nintendo Switch is not even the 2009 controller. Not even in 2009 console. What the hell? Whatever. But again, I press it again. It's gonna shut itself down again now. It's on DualShock 4 mode. It's really nice. The extra buttons are nice in games like Test Drive because you can assign them to open windows or give indicators and so on. So one click is better than interacting with the UI. True! I agree on that. It's actually making things a lot easier because interacting with the UI actually takes more time the more you do it, right? So in my case, I just make sure that some button that needs to be done need to be there as well. So yeah. And what else here? Those are the only two things that I do, and of course it has the screenshot button. Really handy to take screenshot without having to reach your keyboard on PC. Okay, I'm gonna switch it back to X input though. Don't know if it's what. Yeah, it just immediately jump from the DualShock 4 mode to Xbox mode. Does it go to the HID mode? I just wonder. No, it doesn't. So yeah, the HID mode is exclusive to Bluetooth apparently. That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't go into HID mode. Thank you. So it also has hair trigger mode. So if you still insist not to use the micro switch on the switchable trigger, you can actually turn on the trigger mode by pressing mode button and trigger. Now it's a hair trigger, and every time you press, it actually blinks. But that's because it's just active rather fast. Actually, it's not hair trigger. What? Did I do it wrong? It just said turbo mode for some reason. It's mode button and then left and right trigger. Oh, I have to hold it for 2 seconds, sorry. So hold it for 2 seconds. Okay, now it blinks red. So every time I press, it lower the brightness. That's because it activates the trigger really fast. Like it just go from 0 to 1. So maybe in the case of your micro switch toggle is broken, this is a great substitute. That's actually really nice. But you have to hold it again to disable it, obviously. Now it's green. It's no longer doing that. Now it's become normal trigger again. That is such a neat stuff. I love it. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot, because this is based on T4 series, it has this mount for the phone clip. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, they don't really sell it here. I don't know why. I'm actually trying to get the FlyDG one, because that's the one that's accessible from their official store locally here. I don't know why GameSir doesn't do that for their own, but you know what? It's nice at least. Also, it can adjust the vibration level as well by using the mode button and then press up and down through this up to 5 different levels, which is level 1 is off, level 2 is 25%, 3 50%, 4 75%, and obviously 5 at 100%. So if you don't like the vibration is too high, which is, by the way, the vibration is really nice on this controller, I really like it, you can actually lower it down like so. Now it's on 0. I'm gonna put it a bit higher. So this is level 1, level 2, sorry. Level 2 is already pretty high, what the hell? Level 3. Oh, level 3 is already, yeah, 50% power is already, this rumble is really powerful. I don't know if it's HD rumble or not, but it's really powerful. Level 4. Yeah, that is violent already. Level 5. Oh, you can actually hear it if I use level 5. Yeah, you can hear it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down by 2 level because I'm gonna keep it on 50%. So, you know, the motor is not worn out too quickly. Okay, what else? I can adjust the stick's death zone setting. So enable disable 0 death zone mode for left and right stick by pressing mode button and one of the button, left stick or right stick. So like this. Oh, okay. I think I accidentally moved it because I accidentally go on the like setting. But yeah, the 0 death zone, now it's moving quite a lot more. Okay, you know, I'm gonna try to the other one as well. Don't know how sensitive that would be, but ooh. I mean, kind of flicker, obviously, but that's kind of expected when it comes to 0 death zone. I can move it just small bits and it will already read it with raw input. So what happens if I turn it off? Does this go back to normal lighting? No, it doesn't. Okay, I need to find a way to actually switch it back. Alright, light configuration. Is there any light configuration? Oh, that's just what layout. Now it becomes rainbow by accident. I don't know how to turn it back. Also, I could switch the configuration by moving with the right stick, but I don't have any configuration. It has up to 4 different configurations. The top one is gonna be the default. The second to third will be the second to fourth will be any other profile that you set on your controller. So in that case, I think I should try to download the app. Okay, how do I download the app? But it's kind of nice. Also, if I move up and down with the left stick, it's actually going to make the brightness higher and lower, as you can see here. I could turn it off, can turn it on. But yeah, the RGB mode, I don't like the rainbow. Can I switch it? Maybe left, right? Oh, they don't really do the documentation here, but apparently if you go to left and right on your analog stick while pressing mode, it's actually changing the color. Rainbow, breathing color, mostly blue. Oh, this is really nice. The switch color. Oh, I really like this. This color just looks really cool. I think I'm gonna keep it on this mode. And that's the last one. Sun breathing, this one is rainbow, puke. I mean, if you like rainbow, that's fine, but... And then of course the static. But I love the dual color. Kinda fits my theme. But yeah, I could switch it as well. This is profile number 2, profile number 3, profile number 4. And then it's back to 1. That is really cool. And of course it's RGB. No shit, they made this Caesar warning sound like that too. I know, right? It looks really cool. The red and blue. That's awesome. In the long run, I may actually going to lower the brightness because it's going to drain the battery for an obvious reason. Okay, so how about that app? What do I need? Not the thing. Okay, what do you call the app, by the way? You know what, let's just visit the site directly. Yeah, most of the time you probably would just turn it off entirely. But, come on, it looks nice. And besides, I could always just dock it back, since this, again, when you buy it, it comes with a dock by default. And it charge. That's the nice thing about it. Okay, well, it's charged. GameSir. Application. Software. So I could use phones, obviously, but I'm going to use the main one. It's version 5.2. They actually just direct you to their GitHub. Interestingly enough, they just don't. You know what? We don't want to make a host. We'll just use GitHub directly. That's a really smart move actually to save on their resource. So what I want is, I am not sure which one. GameSir World, I guess? Let me download it real quick. You don't need to see it yet. But yeah. Keyboard lighting color is set to white. And that's kinda what GitHub is for, true. It's an APK. No, I don't want an APK. That's for mobile. God damn it. Is there no PC software? Oh. I have to use my phone, aren't I? Well, that means I cannot really show you guys. God damn it. Okay, I need to remember how to switch to Bluetooth mode then. Man, that's kind of annoying, but all right. Let me go. Oh, hang on, not that button. Okay, I think it should be paired with my phone now. Yep, it is. So now I'm going to download it on my phone instead. Why, GameSir? Just why? Oh yeah, I still have my zero.zone mode up, so yeah. Okay, search. I forgot the search button is on the bottom now. GameSir. Is that it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know why they do it like that, but sure. So yeah, don't you guys have phones? I'm still annoyed though because it could be much nicer if the setting would be on the PC as well, so I don't have to pull out my phone every time I just want to change some settings so specifically. It's okay though. I get used to it at this point. Alright. Application is open. Agree. It's loading. Set a device. Oh yeah, the stuff. Authorize. Allow. Wait, what do you mean I deny it? Oh my god. Yeah, this is why I don't like the idea of using phone as your control, but then again, I don't need to do that. I could just set everything on the fly directly. Connect peripheral. Okay, in the mobile app, there is indeed the Cyclone 2. Their actual website doesn't have it though. Okay, now it's in there. Connected. Yep. It reads it. Yep, it reads everything already. Ooh, so it has from 0 to 255 for the trigger. Oh, this is kinda nice though. I don't want to show it on the screen because obviously, just in case someone decided to message me or something, that would be a disaster. Maybe I should actually just, you know what, for now. Notification, where is notification? I'm just gonna disable it for now. Notification. Okay. How do I just disable it for now? Not that. Okay, not snoozing. Okay. You know what? The best way to do it is just shut down the Wi-Fi. That's the easiest way to do it. Right. Wow, you guys cannot see it even. But you can see. Trigger goes to 255. This is the left stick. It's actually live. Every time I press, you can see it directly. This is in itself, it's its own gamepad tester basically. As you can see. And hell, I think, yeah, that still count. Yeah, I don't know if they have a night mode for this, but sure. Not connect now. How do I set things up? My collection? No. Device? Not discover. Okay, come on now. Product? No. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm just gonna use it manually. This maybe it's because it's not officially added to the app yet, to the site yet. They don't do anything about it, but man, I'm annoyed. Okay, I can specifically add for my games and library. Okay, sure. But doesn't really matter at this point. Alright, let's go back to the dongle mode. To go back to the dongle mode, I just have to press the home button and where is it? And this one. Like here. Yeah, basically go to X input mode. Now it is paired, I believe. Or maybe not. Okay. Okay, it doesn't go back to it yet. You know what? Let's do it like that. Okay, now it works. Right. Now basically all is set and done. All I have to do now is to actually test it out on some video games. Right? Oh, do not disturb mode. Yeah, I probably need to invest on that. Also, I forgot to use my mic here for syncing to my stuff here. And also, I forgot to add the delay to my voice. Give me a second. That should be good now in terms of lip sync. Right. So far looks pretty good, yeah. Pretty promising already. So where do we start? Oh, I actually closed my browser. Don't want to do that. Okay, where do I start? What game would be a good start? Let's see what I can play right now. I'm not sure if we should go with Assetto Corsa because I don't have the controller set up yet. I want to use some. Actually, I remember. You know, I do some emulation with Gran Turismo, right? Let's go there. Let's see. Where's my Gran Turismo game? Let's start with the racing games because that will I'm going to use the trigger first and let's see how good it is of a dongle connection. I think it's on. Yeah, okay. Haven't updated yet, but it's okay. That's the one. I'll be my emulator for now. Load state, so we could just get in. Okay. Hello, what happened to your previous control? It's fine. I just want something to change. I want something that's better for me. That's it, really. Okay, let's just some random races. You know what? Beginner. First beginner events. Let's go to the Sunday Cup again. just a quick run here. I'm not gonna play it too much, but just to show you if the control will be really great or not in terms of triggers. Because, you know, if you're looking from the stuff already, it seems pretty good. Be spectrum spout, no. Let's just drive. Yeah, I could just go into full throttle mode. Okay, I'm going to stop though. I'll just let them run around. We're just gonna do some testing. Okay. So, trigger. Pretty good actually. You can tell that I could control it really nicely there. I mean, it's kinda spazzing out. That's because there is too much data basically. Okay, to be fair, this trigger is actually felt really light in terms of the tension. So keeping it in control we need to get used to. Maybe like put it a bit further. But yeah, it's kinda nice that you can control it. You can see the blue and red bar. Like I do it like as little as I could with the throttle if I want. I could. That's rude. I could go with like around there. It goes up and down because quite sensitive actually. But this is already much better than the Bluetooth connection on the 8-bit though. The 8-bit though, for whatever reason, it's kinda spazzing out rather easily. But yeah, doing pretty good. Let's just finish it real quick. Yeah, but the amount of trigger that you have to use is actually not that great actually in terms of tension. It's way too light, to my liking at least. Because with the other, I feel like they're a little heavier, but I guess this is because of the mechanism that they decided to put in for this particular one, so that's why it feels way too light. But it's not bad. Like, it's not something that you cannot get used to at the end of the day. But yeah, it's not bad at all. Just, for me, it felt way too light. Because with the Xbox One that I used to, the tension is much better. They could improve it in future release, but for mine, it's pretty light. That's fine. That is actually fine. Also, again, if I want to take a screenshot, I could. Alright, move along. Let's move on to the next game. We don't need to go too deep with that one. Now I need some 3D action game. What do I have on my library here? Because I pressed the wrong button to exit. What the hell? Oh, I just paused it. Okay, to confirm shutdown. Yes. Alright, let's go to my library here. Not gonna show it because that is a hentai game there. Okay. Let's go into a fighting game, I suppose. Because I want to test the D-pad. Whether it reads properly or not. That's kind of important. Also, I need to open chat again. Oh my god, where is my chat? Chat, where are you? Chat? Doko? Test on that? No, obviously not. I don't want to get banned. Okay, let's go to quick train. Wait, the quick training doesn't work? Huh? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do some quick training. Okay, let's see. Okay, the game sound is a bit too loud actually. Hang on, give me a second. Maybe like 70% again. Okay, let's see. Doesn't skip diagonal, that's already good to sign. Corner jump is really nice. But sometimes I need to make sure I press it properly. Cause up, left and right is a bit harder, but that's just a matter of getting used to in terms of button range. Okay, are we back? OBS just decided to crash on me. Ow, it hurts. But yeah, in terms of input, seems like doing pretty alright right now. I can definitely do DP pretty well actually. Looking at the input. I mean, it's not really clean, but some getting used to will be really nice. Yeah, the DP is definitely able to be done, but this game doesn't have DP. The DP is actually just down on this game. But yeah, I can just quarter circle that. But yeah, movement wise, D-pad is actually pretty good. The only thing that's I need to be careful is actually jump. Because sometimes I don't press it in time, in properly. But it's better than many D-pads that I have already, except for the Xbox One. Still the best. Actually, Xbox One and Trustmaster T150, those two are the best one in terms of D-pad. Can I actually do my combo though? Okay. Wrong button. Trying to remember it. I pressed the wrong one. That one does no longer bounce. Oh. Let me try my basic combo. I missed that, but you know what? It's possible, don't worry. Okay, but you definitely need some hair trigger because in this game, if you don't have trigger, you have to press really deep. So let me... Wow, that turbo is really fast. Look at the... Okay, hang on. You guys cannot see it. I've completely forgot about that. But look at this. Look at the input history on the left. I have my turbo on max, by the way. Look at... It's practically just one frame except for a few times. Okay, but that's not what I want to do. I want to do this rapid trigger to see the difference. Because I have to push all the way in this case. Yeah, I don't need to press all the way anymore once I go with rapid trigger. But if there is no rapid trigger, which by the way I'm using item button here, I actually have to press quite far. I could actually mash it without having to go far. This one, if I try to mash it with the same amount, it doesn't want to trigger the item button as much. But yeah, D-pad is good, trigger also really good. Okay, I turn that off now. Let's try the... Can I actually just switch it on the fly? Let's try that. Ah, you can! So I can switch it on the fly. That's really great. Now it's using buttons directly. Okay, let's go into 3D action game. I want to try it on FPS, but I don't have anything that could do it yet, so let's move to 3D games. First, I have what is it? I have the aim labs. I never use you know, controller to play FPS, except for the few times that I play Call of Duty way back in the past on my cousin's consoles, PS3. But other than that, never really done that. So can I try it on aim labs real quick? Okay, let's go with the aim labs first, and then the final one I would do it maybe on Zen Zero. Zen Zero doesn't really use trigger though. Well, whatever, we're going to use a trigger on the aim labs. Don't expect much because I'm not an FPS player, that's one thing. And the other thing is, if I play FPS games, it's gonna be on mouse and keyboard. So, learning experience in this case, basically. Also, I don't think the gyro is working right now because I'm on input mode. I think that's only for Switch. So, yeah. Actually, I could just switch the mode to the Switch. So, it still work. Or is it connected to my phone? I don't think it should connect to my phone now. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it's left stick to move things around. Okay. Let's just try something. Just training. No need anything that's super complicated. Let's go with Call of Duty. Okay, come on. Switch track. Okay. Let's go with this one because this is the one that actually going to make me use the camera, because that's the point, right? Because I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll see. I pressed the wrong button because it's on switch mode. Alright, this is the actual play button. I could just press Y. Okay. Can I set the gyro here, perhaps? Okay, controller. Is there a way to... No, there is no gyro control here. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. Okay, let's try it on switch mode. Maybe we'll have the thing. No, still no. Well, whatever. Let's just try it a little bit. Yeah, maybe if I have one of those software that helps with the gyro control, that would be really nice. But I don't. Okay, let's try. Don't expect much. Oh. Yeah. You can tell I'm not really good with this. Yeah, mouse and keyboard still a lot easier. Oh, I'm so bad. That was really bad. $14K. Ow. But what am I expecting? I'm using a controller here. Maybe it's ranking, I don't care. Okay, let's just go back to X input again. Okay, let's try the other one. Not spear track, great shot. So the basic great shot. Okay, now what? Okay, great shot, precision. Because this one requires shooting. Let's see. Yeah, I still don't know how those people play FPS games with controller, to be honest, but the trigger feels really nice though. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm doing much worse, that's for sure, but then again, I don't play FPS with controller. Yeah, don't judge me, I'm not an FPS player. Maybe if there is a gyro function would be a bit nicer, but I don't know how to activate it for PC. Oh well. Maybe I should check on the app later. Okay. Let's move on to the next game. Cause yeah, I'm having a difficult time with FPS with controllers, so don't judge me, okay? I mean, you can judge me, just don't say it directly. I think I know what I want to do for the last one. Doesn't use the trigger button because, well, it's a mobile game, technically. But yeah, I think it's fine to use it as showing off it a little. Because yeah, this is the kind of game that I mainly play, basically, like action games. Actually, I have Dark Souls. Yeah. Not gonna do that with Dark Souls. But yeah, this dock is actually really nice though. Okay, so far I really like it. The button feels good. D-pad, it's a bit mushy, but it's not that bad. Also, the feedback from the micro switch still there, so that kind of helps. Back button really firm. I still could press it by accident, but not as easy as the other controller that I already have. So I mean, I still have them all right now, except for the Xbox One. So yeah, hang on. Let me turn that music off. Okay, that's really nice. I could, ooh, yeah, the analog movement. That's really precise in terms of speed. Okay. They're already doing coffee, but so let's just go in there. Just to give some feels to the fight. Let's see how it feels with some of this fight. Maybe not that one. I kinda need some agent skill here. But yeah, it's really nice. The button feels good. Let's see how much better for actual more active games like this. Because some precise timing is kind of required. But yeah, it can react really nice to them, even though with the wireless connectivity as well. Yeah, I got the perfect block there. Yeah, it's really nice. Hey, you can tell it's really nice. I pressed it by accident. Hey! Yeah, my timing is off after I'm panicking like that. Oh, I got the episode there. And the perfect was awesome. Yeah, the input is felt much more precise. I interrupted him. Lovely. Yeah, this really felt really responsive, that's for sure. Alright. That is really responsive actually. A lot of my action is feel more precise. I mean, I'm not doing well in terms of scores, but that's not the point here. Also, I just want to have some excuse to use the stamina on stream. But yeah, let's go back. Oh. What? Is my camera died? My camera just died. Hang on. Where is it? Okay, we're back. My camera just died for a moment there. So anyhow, this controller, ooh, you know, felt really good. Overall felt really good. The micro switch works really nicely wherever you toggle it. And you can choose between, well, that and all you have to do is just move this pose. Okay. Just move this pose from one side to another. Down for micro switch on. To the side would be how the analog trigger. And yeah, I forgot one thing. There is a headphone jack which I could use with the dongle mode. I don't know how it will sound, to be honest. I don't know how that will work. So yeah, I think that's... where is my instruction? Let me check. You know, where's the box? just to be sure here. Yeah, headphone jack is for wireless use, so you cannot use it on direct connection, but apparently you can use it wirelessly. I don't know if it will even work though, so let me try that with perhaps this one, the COS KSC75, my favorite lightweight on ear clip on headphones. Does that gonna give me a new sound source or something? That's something that I kind of want to know. Maybe it's for Bluetooth. That might be the case. Okay, let me try to just connect it right here. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Let me try to connect it to my phone actually, real quick. Phone? Oh wait, I forgot this mode. Oh wait, I forgot my phone doesn't have a headphone jack. I completely forgot about that. Oh well, I guess I couldn't really test it right now. Because I completely forgot it doesn't have a headphone jacks. Wait, why do I even need headphone jack? I'm going to connect. I'm an idiot, hang on. Okay. Like that. Alright. Does it make a sound with my headphones? Let me try to open a random video on my phone real quick. Company. No. Yeah, I'm not sure how that will work. Or maybe it's supposed to be something else. I don't know. Wait, why is it on HID mode? No, no, no. Go back to the dongle mode. But yeah, overall, felt really good. You can change the RGB mode, but the biggest downside, in my opinion, is that if I want to use more specific settings, I have to use mobile phone. Like, that's fine and dandy, but I couldn't really show it right now because that specific problem. That's the biggest downside that I could talk about, but everything else, this controller is great. Everything else, this controller is really great. When you buy it, it comes with bundle of the dock itself, which is always nice. So I could just place it somewhere here and I could just immediately go for it, right? Oh shit. Now Oh. Okay. It has some spasm for a little moment there. Yeah, when I switch to switch mode, it actually has some spasm, but that's probably just some minor glitch. But other than that, for the most part, the button, this has some sort of rubber in there, but this one is fine. But it does has the click still, so it's really nice. Trigger feels a bit too light, but I don't mind it. Maybe it would be better to train me to keep the pressure not too much for once. The shoulder button is, well, it's basic standard on that one. D-pad mushy, but kind of mushy, but it still has nice feedback because of the micro switch right underneath the membrane. Yeah, it's kind of like one of the mecha membrane. Still not the best. I still believe the best D-pad is still belong to, if it's really about controller specifically that I already own, that would be the Xbox One controller. And then, if the other one that's also much better is actually from a steering wheel, which is the T150. For whatever reason, that D-pad is way too good to just left there. I sort of got sometimes make me question about their priority with their quality, but that's really nice of them for that. Because they don't really have to do it, but they do. Like, I don't know, their D-pad is really good. On the steering wheel, I'm not sure about the actual controller there because I never touched them. What else? Still has the clip on that is sold separately, unfortunately, but that's fine. Most people wouldn't use this to play mobile games, I think. Most people will play it on PC or what is it? Maybe Nintendo Switch. But outside of that, probably maybe they will use it on mobile, but that's not exactly a lot. As long as you can find the one that can be mounted with this particular slot, that you'll be good. What else? Analog feels really precise. I love it. Like, I could move super slowly. Like, super slowly. Wow, this is as slow as I could get. Okay, you know, let's just shoot the camera, but I could move the camera super slowly like this. Then increase it gradually, and now it's fast. Which is really great. Also, screenshot buttons. This originally came from the Xbox, right? The Xbox Series controller. That's the first one that actually have it. This one, I could just press it and it's gonna take my screenshot rather easily. Which is really great. And also, the nice thing is, another thing is that I did complain about the app right earlier, but if you want to customize some of the stuff like the back button, the RGB lighting mode, and some other, you don't need the actual app on your phone, and you still will do just fine. Also, it has a total of 4 profiles with one of them is your default. That is actually really good. And yeah, so I never really talk about the price, do I? This whole time. This thing is priced about, I believe, around $50 to $60. Let me check the listing that I buy it from, because the one that I actually buy is actually not from their official store but somewhere else. yeah, it's about $60-ish, but it already comes with the dock. It's practically feature rich, and it's a multi-platform. This is just a great deal in terms of price. Like, yeah, sure, it's $60. That's expensive, I understand, but it's great. I highly recommend this actually. If you're planning to find a controller that is multi-platform and feature-rich again, and also the best part is you have that toggleable switch between analog trigger to Hall Effect trigger. That is just a really nice addition. It also exists in the Tarantula Pro, but Tarantula Pro, if you want to get the cheaper one, you won't have the dock. The dock would be an additional cost on Tarantula Pro, right? So, if you want an Xbox layout, this is the way to go. And it's based on an already proven controller type, which is the T4 series from GameSir themselves. So if you already have your phone clip because you happen to have the previous lineup of T4, you can just reuse it here. It's great. And yeah, the best part is actually the way they make it so clean when the light is off, but the moment the light is on, it's a nice light show. I love that. But yeah, I think that's about it though. Not much I could say anymore. Like, I'm really happy with this purchase. I'm loving it. This immediately gonna be my main controller from now on, like, especially because the trigger can be a button and I'm gonna mostly use it as a button instead of as a fine control. Oh, one more downside that I just remember. If you play it on PC, I think, never mind, it's fine. I think there's just out of focus window, I believe that's why the button appear. But be careful when you're using on PC. Sometimes some of the buttons, if you're not used to, you cause some unwanted result basically, because you accidentally open up a menu or something. But in the game, you should be fine. But outside of the game, yeah, you should try to see which button do what, because there is no actual instruction of what they do. But you know, that's fine. But yeah, I guess that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you like it, feel free to press that like button. If you want to support my content, then hit that subscribe button all around here. And don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you get notified for every single thing that I do on my channel. In the future, I think I'm gonna see if there is any long-term review, because so far this controller is really amazed me. And again, the TMR Hall Effect, that's gonna be really great. And yeah, with that, I think I'm gonna get some rest. Yeah, I know it's pretty early, but then again, for something that is basically a first impression, this is already really long. Because this is a live thing. But yeah, anyway, you guys should get some rest. I myself would do it as well. So yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you, so keep on living, buddy. Keep on living. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye. Yeah. This thing's great. Wonder what I could do with this controller. Maybe some other games?